Heaven smoke, screen smoke, and it is going to be the site. Sayaplayer to clear Vans. We're going in. 1 minute left.
Sayaplayer is already in. There's one by the screens. The flash is coming out as well from the KO of crashies. But in the back lines behind that map, it is Marved for the first blood, but quickly gets traded out with the advantage for the guard, taking over the A site. The plant is going to go down. The crossbar is great, but OpTic's already on the rotate, already on the flank, and they're already dropping two of their own. Back to an even scoreline. Now we have turned the tides over for OpTic. A beautiful flash from JonahP. Back to a 1 versus 1, and it's going to be Victor that's going to fly a first for OpTic.
Neon lighten up the first round. Victor comes out with the neon pick here as OpTic switches up the composition. In the guard's entry was the back of Saya.
Site now for the guard, and we're trying to get this plant at the default spot. Not really planning for B main, so we're going to have to play a little bit more aggressively with the crossbar inside the site.
I wonder if Trent had used his aftershock over at A, so you already see the guard knowing where they could avoid him. Maybe I have to take a look at that on a replay. But right now, guard set up a nice defense. Already one up. They're playing a bit of elevation here.
Fun line in the back of the site. Aftershock, we're trying to flush them out, and it's working at least for OpTic Gaming. Now a big volley on the ground. Marv comes out for another kill. But it gets traded out by Valyn, holding at the pillar, but it doesn't work out. The gun.
And Nets area of control. Seekers will go out as Victor is just trying to get everywhere.
Swing the double pop, and a trade is attempted for OpTic crashies. But it gets knocked down right off the null command. Victor just behind, low on HP, has backup right behind, and they're trying to space it out even more. A beautiful flash, but they lined him up. That's Sayaplayer and JonahP going to work this. Do something for the B heaven side take. Here it comes right now. It will hit Victor, but we still have pressure towards the back. Overdrive coming out at the same time.
Dropping in.
Victor. Ooh, it's going to be JonahP. That does get the kill to FNS, and my apologies. It was actually the wall that comes out, but JonahP and Trent are still going to work. Trying to get the plant right now. Some nice pressure and some nice covering from the guard. As Ye's on his own, gets stopped by Jonah. Holding the angle for at least the A-side hold. Whoa, the timing on that one. Crashies might get the upper hand kill. It's going to be an easy kill right here. So Ned's going to fall, looks back towards the heaven side. He gets traded out though. A 3 versus 2 in favor of the guard as they can move inside the A side and plant for heaven. So Ye's on that rotate. Back towards the spawn side. The flash, the peek. Watch them both. JonahP gets the 2K. About two, but we're going fast. Here's our Rolling Thunder on the attack, and we're trying to move up with the satchel charges, but then crashies is also moving towards the mid. That's 2 headshots, including the bomb, or including the spike falling down. And here it comes Victor on the support, but everybody else is too far behind for the guard. Only 2 players remaining now versus a full roster of OpTic, as the guard has to go for a 2 versus 5 clutch. It doesn't work out. We're on a 1-man solo mission. Trent with 30 HP. Only a dream, only his death, and that's crashies.
So many times for a first blood. The impact of the frag. A one-way thrown out, but not able to be used. Fast lanes in, and it looks like OpTic is too.
The second 0 point coming out, that disables the utility inside the side. Beautiful gravity well. Catches Valyn just melting down that gravity well. And that's just going to be just easy kills from OpTic into the B site. Trent's going to be on his lonesome again. First kill there onto Marv. Has to get 3 more. He's just trying to break this utility from Ye. Make it a little bit easier to fight against his opponents. Now we finally set up that window of opportunity to catch somebody off guard. Has now been closed. And we're just jump peeking for info. And FNS just saw it.
I think he saw a few shoulders already. He's like, oh my god, they're all around me. Coming out of the woodwork. OpTic has a bunch of. How does the guard retaliate? A little bit of a blind through. They drop down through vents here, and it's going to be the full rotation. We've seen Ye mid the whole round, and Sayaplayer anchoring the site shuts down the info he's been grabbing.
That was a big test, but we're just rotating back towards the A side. We hear the footsteps. Net's already out in the corner, but Victor's there. Also with crashies. Now Trent at the screens. Headshot, that's a spike down. 13 seconds left on the clock. Valyn also gets a kill onto the A heaven side trade. Now the aftershock, we're trying to run that clock down. We're forced to plant in the back of the site with no time left. It works out. The double swing, the trades, and now Victor's on his own. Sayaplayer and Valyn closing in. He's stuck towards the elbow side. Doesn't have too much left. No utility and no life. Sayaplayer is able to take that one for the guard. Slide of the combination from Victor and FNS. But Trent's holding at the pillar side. Now at Hell, Sayaplayer spotted by Victor. Satchel charge for the Ferrari peak, but it's going to be Valyn that steals the kill. 2 of them hiding inside that smoke. Marv is just on the other side. Will it dissipate? No, it's going to be a flash. A beautiful flash on JonahP. But it's still OpTic, having more players down towards the red wall is going to be able to take that upper hand. Back with that,
Wow.
Net is on his own.
If Trent can get a kill here, they have Rolling Thunder to get back in. There's one of them.
With it.
FNS
Moving
is
up towards a rope. Ye's pushing forward. Might be able to surprise Sayaplayer around the corner, and it does, and all of those ultimates get fully denied. But we have a battle inside the site. We had 3 kills coming in from the guard. Valyn's on his own, tries to walk inside of his smoke, but Ye was waiting for that, and OpTic are getting close. Listen, I need glasses at this point, but the one that doesn't need glasses is JonahP. Just a tight angle held inside the top of ropes, and he gets the kill with the Guardian. As Ye answers back on the B, having control. Dropping inside Hell, making a lot of noise. That's Net with a second beautiful headshot from the Headhunter. Force the TB back towards B, Heaven side. But they've also taken control of the spike. As now as they drop down, Valyn goes for the 1-2. Unfortunately, it's just a couple of body shots that couldn't amass to a kill. But at least Valyn's there, sliding down. At least on that B, Heaven drop, gets picked off. And now he's fighting back towards the red wall. But Ye's there. After Valyn missed a couple of shots, gets punished for it. Main shells onto the ground, forcing out the spike. Not to be planted yet, allowing the rotate to happen. A 2 versus 2 here as the paint shells gets rid of crashies.
Aftershock ready.
Also still the Rolling Thunder 2. So they are understanding this
Here
here
we
for
go.
the guard. It's a preemptive one. We're pushing right out of that. We're just running the clock and taking control of B main. And it works out, but not too much. FNS fully stunned, gets the headshot to Sayaplayer, leaving Trent on his own. The flash, 7 seconds left, 6 seconds left. A beautiful flash for the headshot, and he has an aftershock to work with. There's no time. He's going to have to chase him. Just around the corner, some chase game, and Trent gets the kill, and he keeps the dream alive with the Red Bull clutch.
Lost each one of the choke points they might be able to make. Jonah almost to the right spot. They both reconsider their aim, but Ye comes back quicker, Vans.
That's unfortunate because the From the Shadows was trying to find information. It was just a little bit too late. So there's one to fall, and Trent's on his own behind the site. Valyn inside the smoke at screen side. Sayaplayer does at least get the kill on to rotate on the Heavens. They've given up the A site now with both players moving in, but we have a beautiful flank from Marved coming up very soon.
Oh, Valyn.
Just running the clock down to allow this flank to happen. Oh no,
Marved?
as it's given away, he misses a shot. It's a 2 versus 2. So now they can even this up on individual 2 versus 1s in the
Smoke
favor
plant.
of the guard. Now Marved is stuck on his own as he swings out for the headshot onto Sayaplayer. We're full sticking right here around the corner with the classic. The right click doesn't work out because Valyn has a smoke underground. And the guard, they looking for the timing off the flash. Nice fault line 2 coming in, but really bold is that JonahP just around the corner, but we are having players just on the other end. We're continuing to have trades. One's going to come towards B main too, and now Trent's on his own.
He had a little luck earlier.
Waiting
Do
for
it
him.
again, and
Misses
it's not
the
luck.
shot. 3 peaks as we go for the plant here for Victor. Nice headshot right there. Still has full utility for the Aftershock and 2 flashes. Victor does have the ultimate to work with, but wants to go for the Vandal. The body peeks out. He went for the dash peek.
Util.
So ballsy. Fault line just came up to only 6 bullets left, and that's not enough. Nothing could be used as Victor has the showstopper, and there's the leg peeks out, but Ye still gets the wall bang.
Coming up for the peaks. Oh my gosh, he makes it away. OpTic have had just so much control over these rounds. I mean, obviously this is, like I said, a rough buy for the guard, but seeing they have both pistol rounds coming on attack and defense. crashies here to pick up a few more, possibly. OpTic have controlled the majority of the rounds that they needed to make sure this was their game.
And we even all come in on top of that. At least they're far away from Sayaplayer. He could run in with the showstopper in the back. Doesn't work out. Gets the kill for 1 at least. But it's still going to be playing with frenzies on the pistol round.
The chaos round. It's so terrifying to hear that many coming at you, but a right click does the damage twice.
He's going to be able to upgrade on top of that too with the ghosts, and the spike is now planted towards the A side. We don't really need to go back for the TP. First contact now. It's going to be the classic right after with the frenzy of Trent and Sayaplayer mops early with the Trailblazer and the showers control. Yeah, it's actually on the defense for OpTic Gaming, as you're trying to mention here, and it works out for a first blood.
Both sides of the map, Extremities get control from OpTic, and they're firing on to guard as they just walk through the choke points.
Well, with this trademark game that you currently see from the guard, Marved, though, is still pushing out for information. Gets the headshot onto Sayaplayer. And now as they rotate back towards his A side, though, we have FNS just holding around the corner. We'll have support soon from Victor, but Victor has to come up quick. Maybe not quick enough as the poison orb comes out. FNS is only able to get down one. We have the wall to watch that flank. This is huge.
Oh my god. It's just too shallow. But that's the spike. So much info. And he's safe to just push.
Exactly. Using the basket to look above. Now this is going to make things hard for at least the card to go back towards short A. Just because they have to, as soon as they try to lean back towards this short A side, their heads are being popped over the wall. So they double break the wall. It's a 2v2. Marv is trying to go for another flank on a different angle through palm tree, while Victor has full showers control. This is not going to be a good spot. We're in the shoes of the guard. That's a spike.
Guiding light long already with the confirmation tag forward. Orbital strike coming through, and Victor says, slow down, be long.
That's right, with a showstopper. Now a beautiful flash coming out, but it's still going to be a 1-for-1 at least on the Octagon side. Still player advantage for OpTic Gaming as Marv just plays around his own smoke. Net answers back, but it's still, again, just more players funneling in every single time. A duel coming up as the smoke's so thick. Stays around for so long. Net comes out and it's just going to be quiet. Don't see anybody yet playing inside this A site. They know we're playing the retake. Potentially even just post-plant utility. And we see that molly coming out from the showers, but it gives the tell away that Valyn is there. Yay is just unstoppable with the operator. The spike is defused halfway, and Yay gets the quad kill for the round for OpTic. Made himself away when Marv's around the corner to get the kill. Look at those satchel charges that keep getting missed. But thankfully the flash still pushes them away. Showstopper's coming out though. Lands onto the ground for a double kill. Landing into a triple kill for Victor into the showers hold. Spike is now down. Yay's just around the U-Haul. Also about to come down, and again, another duel won by Yay against Net. JonahP's on a 5v1, and that's going to be a prime giving flawless into.
To avoid him, he switches again, and now it's going to be a B take. Vans, the guard are in.
Beautiful flash, though, and that's 2 kills coming in for the guard. Somehow they're making it work on another round of shares for the guard. It's a 2v2. Weapons will get an upgrade. As now the plant comes in. Smoke does not allow here Marv to leak out. And as he does, JonahP punishes him for it.
He's like,
he's trying to figure out what he wants to do.
Do I commit a sin and pick this Phantom up? He's so close to sinning right now.
It's the time to pick it up, and only 6 bullets in that chamber, and that's a couple with the trademark that slows everybody down inside hookah, but we're still committing for the guard, and that's FNS going to work in. It's only going to be a drop one off the flank from behind. That's what we were needed, but we lost a couple of players on the way before that flank happened, but Valyn is keeping it alive for the guard. Another 2 versus 2 with Valyn and JonahP. JonahP, who hasn't had the best value out of this stage for this round so far, at least allows the plant to happen for Valyn as he puts the wall up towards long B. But here's a satchel from Victor, but does not get the kill.
He's like, damn it, I slipped off.
That was close.
Yeah, that was really close. You can see how quick they're trying to act on what the guard is doing. And I love that the guard went towards B. This has been the spot of where we've seen OpTic playing Yay, and if they ult B with the Viper's Pit, that operator's not going to be as effective. They bring the rifles in, they go for the fight, the smoke is down. Victor takes down Valyn though, Vans.
JonahP's on the flank though, and it's still sticking, and we're going to get the defuse in for at least for now. But things have calmed down. We've run out of poison. We're trying to re-clear towards the Trailblazer on the attacker side at least, and it spots Trent. Looking back towards the B side, the smokes are starting to dissipate, and that all-out battle is about to happen right here. And it's going back and forth. It's lit up like a Christmas tree, but it's still going to be the advantage for OpTic because Victor drops 2 with the frenzy. And now, just like that, it's going to be Sayaplayer on his own, giving his hand as he throws paint shells outside the window of hookah. The plant's going down. Snake bites on the ground as well on hookah. He can't make it out. And as this smoke is going to dissipate, there's going to be just so many players watching that into the hookah window. It's looking nearly impossible, if not impossible.
It's just, hey, he has a headhunter now. It's not only, I guess. Valyn gets the quick trade there with Finesse, and now the U-Haul battle starts.
And won by FNS, going for the hat trick, but finally JonahP stops the bleeding for the number of the guards that are falling down one by one, and he gets another one. Getting the best value so far of the scene for JonahP in this second map. Trent stuck on a 2v1. To jump across, he has a flash that's about to come up. Going for the tap. The jump again.
He knows.
Trying to go for the wall bang on the other one. The lineup for both. But it's still going to be the bonus round won by OpTic.
Their strategy on their opponent and dictate the way the game went because of the capability of their players. Van Silly.
Sim Beacon down towards the Long Beach flash, but it was weighted by OpTic Gaming, and at least more battle towards that hookah side. We're able to upgrade into this Vandal.
They're not doing me any justice.
Seekers. I mean, he can still get this kill to FNS. Oh, maybe not. It's FNS still. The Plat's coming in. Net's on his own. He only has a Spectre to work with. Spotted now for the first kill. But we talk a lot about Ye with his chamber play, but it's still Victor on the top of the scoreboard, so he's kind of been a silent killer. And as you have a silent killer, he gets an opening kill into Hookah. Showstopper into the side. It connects onto valyn. JonahP with the Guardian in the back. A flank from Net. A 1v1. JonahP gets the headshot, but he finally falls by the hands of Ye. Now up to Net. He falls down as well. And Sayaplayer is going to have to try to clutch a 3v1. He does get the 2 kills, but that's not enough. Be envious of the green wall. OpTic Gaming is the first team for North America going to Iceland.